In the quiet town of Épinay-sur-Orge, Essonne, the peace was shattered when 11-year-old Louise Lasalle vanished on her way home from André Mauroy Middle School on February 7, 2025. Last seen at around 1:50 p.m., the young girl's absence alarmed her community until the grim discovery of her body in the early hours of the next day, around 2:30 a.m., in the Parc des Templiers woodlands. The police, upon finding her body, swiftly moved to action, arresting 23-year-old Rayhan Ben Said, who had appeared in CCTV footage near the scene. Known to the authorities with multiple prior entries in the criminal records file, TAJ, Ben Said, a North African immigrant, was detained alongside his 20-year-old partner, Claire G., of European descent, who had no previous criminal record. An autopsy later disclosed the horrifying details of Louise's death, confirming she had been subjected to multiple stab wounds from a sharp object targeting vital areas. Mercifully, there were no indications of sexual assault. Despite the initial arrests, both Ben Said and Claire were released later that evening because the investigation failed to produce enough evidence to conclusively tie them to the crime. The case, however, remains under active investigation by the Versailles Organised and Specialised Crime Division DCOS, with efforts centred on scrutinising video surveillance to trace anyone who might have followed Louise after school. The community of Épinay-sur-Orge has been left in mourning, grappling with the loss of one of their own. Schools have set up psychological support for both students and staff, acknowledging the profound impact of this tragedy. The French Minister of Education, among other public figures, has publicly shared their grief and called for a meticulous investigation to ensure justice for Louise. As the case unfolds, the police are appealing for any information from the public that might shed light on the incident, emphasising the urgency of community cooperation to aid in their ongoing efforts. The resolve to find Louise's killer is palpable, with authorities pledging to use all resources at their disposal. For those seeking the latest developments or more detailed information, consulting local French news outlets or official police statements is recommended.